So what is nutrigenomics? This absolutely fascinates me because I have a background in biochemistry, which helps me to understand the science of nutrition and how it interlinks with our genes. So essentially, just think of the name, nutro and genomics. Nutro meaning nutrition, genomics meaning genes, and it's essentially how you eat food groups that switch on your healthy genes or switch on unhealthy genes, which we don't want to do when you're pregnant. So to understand this is really, really important and is fundamental to you achieving healthy outcomes for you and your baby and the future. So let's discuss each food group in turn. So when we come on to proteins, oftentimes in pregnancy, women don't consume enough protein. Really important that you have even higher amounts of protein in your diet, and this can be achieved from food groups such as meat, fish, nuts, legumes as well, and that can help you to reach the requirements needed for your baby. For example, we know that there is a really important building block of proteins called an amino acid, and the name is glycine. Really functional amino acid, which is essential and must be obtained from your diet for brain health. So really important to consider how much protein you're having in your diet and increase it as needed. The other great thing about protein is that it helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels. So you're not getting lots of big spikes of glucose, but it helps to keep and maintain your energy levels throughout the day. Really, really important for pregnant mums. And the next food group we're going to talk about is fats. So people don't often consider this. So you're going to get fats from, you get plant fats in terms of vegetable oils, avocado oils, and so forth, coconut oils. You've also got your animal-based fats as well. And really important that you have a mix of both of these. And why is it important? Important because if you consider even the brain alone is made up to 60% fat, and you obtain essential compounds from your parts of your fat in your diet that help your baby's brain to function and to grow well. And these include things like omega-3 you've heard people talk about, and also DHA, which are really important for your baby's nervous system growth. The last group I'll talk about is carbohydrates. So everybody talks about carbs and they often get a bad or raw deal, but really important in pregnancy to consider how you eat carbs. So most people know that white carbs are generally bad. And the reason why they're generally not that great is because they give you a big boost of sugar, which then drops rapidly and it affects your energy levels. And we know that now in our UK populations and beyond that, there's a rise in gestational diabetes or pregnancy diabetes. And this can sometimes be linked to the amount of carbs that people are consuming. So generally, carbohydrates, which are brown, are healthier because they have what we call a low GI score, which means they release the sugar nice and slowly, so you don't get these big spikes of sugar, which are really bad for energy levels, also bad for baby. So in addition, we'll say, make sure you avoid all the fizzy drinks, all those high sort of sweeteners and other preservatives, which are not great for sort of your nutrigenomics and for the baby overall. I did say that was the last one, but the one that's really important that I've forgotten to almost add is vegetables and fruit. So we love vegetables and fruit. And why is everybody always talking about it? It's essentially because they contain really fantastic compounds, vitamins, they contain things called antioxidants, polyphenols, all these big scientific names, but they are essentially the compounds that protect you. So they protect that lovely gene and help to switch on your healthy genes. And we'll talk a little bit about all those different vitamins in the next chapter where we focus on supplements and why should you use them.